Today's devotional, June the 8th, 2025. Love fulfills the law. Romans chapter 13, verses 8 through 10. Owe no one anything except to love one another. For the one who loves another has fulfilled the law. The commandments: you shall not commit adultery, you should not murder, you should not steal, you should not covet, and any other commandments are summed up in this word: love your neighbor as yourself. Love does no wrong to a neighbor. Therefore, love is the fulfilling of the law. In this passage, the Apostle Paul is continuing his teachings on Christians' responsibilities to both civil authority and the broader community. After addressing respect for governing powers and paying debts, Paul turns to the moral obligation of love. Paul writes, "Owe no one anything except to love one another." This doesn't mean Christians can never have financial debt, but rather that the love is a debt we can never finish paying. We're perpetual call to love others. This is not a one-time act, but a lifelong commitment. He then lists several of the Ten Commandments, highlighting those that pertain to our relationship with others. Paul asserts that these laws are summed up in this word: love your neighbor as yourself. This echoes both Jesus' teaching and Leviticus chapter 19:18. The logic is clear. True love naturally fulfill God's command because it seeks no harm and works no ill. The phrase "love does no wrong to a neighbor" emphasizes love's moral nature. Love restrains us from sin, not by external enforcement, but by internal transformation. So, what are some key insights? Love is a continual obligation. Unlike other debts that can be paid off, the call to love never ends. It is renewed each day with every person we encounter. Love simply is obedience. Rather than focus on a checklist of commandments, Paul shows that life governed by love will naturally align with God's will. Love protects and uplifts. Genuine love doesn't exploit, manipulate, or harm. It seeks the well-being of others, even at a personal cost. Love mirrors Christ's example. Jesus fulfilled the law perfectly by a loving sacrifice. As his followers, we are invited to do the same, not through legalism, but through spirit empowered compassion. So, what are some practical applications? Begin each day with a love commitment. Ask God to help you love well at work, home, school, wherever you go. Treat love as your first goal. Examine your actions through love's lens. When faced with decision, does this honor the God of my good of my neighbor? Am I acting out of love or selflessness? Pay the debt of love intentionally. Write a note of encouragement, extend forgiveness, give sacrificially, or simply listen well. Love is often expressed in small, faithful acts. Let love be your witness. In a divided and hurting world, let your consistent Christ-like love speak louder than any argument or debate. Gracious and loving God, thank you for loving us first and teaching us what true love looks like in life, death, and resurrection of Jesus Christ. Your love is patient, kind, and enduring, and you called us as your children to reflect the love to the world around us. Lord, help me to see love not as a feeling, but as a commitment, a sacred debt I gladly carry every day. Let love be my motive, my message, and my mission. When I am tempted to speak harshly, act selfishly, or withhold grace, remind me that love does not wrong to a neighbor. Teach me to love beyond convenience, beyond comfort, and beyond those who love me in return. May my life be a testimony of your love redeeming, fulfilling not only the letter of the law, but its very heart. Empower me by your spirit to walk in love so that others may see you in me. Make me an agent of reconciliation, a bearer of peace, and a light in dark places. In Jesus' holy name, amen.